Charlotte has a $6 billion development going on. Most people have no idea it's already happening. If you own property in West Charlotte or you're thinking about investing here, this could change everything. This is actually the largest master planned development in Mecklenburg County since Ballantyne, with mind-blowing nature connections, quality homes, and huge commercial spaces as well. We're talking about the River District. And if you think this is just about new houses and shops, wait until you see how this reshapes West Charlotte's economy and property values over the next 20 to 30 years. Today, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this game-changing project. First, let me show you exactly where this is happening and why location matters so much here. The River District sits on 1,400 acres between the Catawba River and Charlotte Douglas International Airport, just west of Uptown Charlotte. The main address is 8311 Dixie River Road, Charlotte 28278. It's got close proximity to major highways and interstates, and this makes regional travel pretty convenient. The central business district of Uptown Charlotte is about 15 minutes away, and the West Boulevard extension is going to be a 4-lane corridor with pedestrian and bike lanes, and it was opened in September 2024. It's going to be the main gateway to the rest of Charlotte. Now, every aspect of the River District will be designed with nature in mind, so every home and office will be within a block of a connected trail or park. It's all linked together by this 30-mile trail network that connects nearby neighborhoods, and I'm going to cover a little bit more on that in just a minute. But the biggest thing here is the proximity to Charlotte Douglas International Airport, which in 2024 became the 6th busiest airport in the world for aircraft operations and the 7th busiest in terms of passenger traffic. So before we get into exactly what's being built, you need to understand how massive this project actually is. All right, now I'll tell you about the scale of this thing. The numbers will show a total transformation in West Charlotte. The total project scope is about $6 billion with a B in direct development costs, and the project was first approved by the Charlotte City Council back in 2016, and this project is estimated to generate over $5.6 billion in gross economic impact for the region once it's completed. Now, how does that work out? Well, it creates about 50,000 permanent jobs and about $2.7 billion increase in local tax base. And this is all privately financed by Crescent Communities and their partners with deals like Toll Brothers' $2.8 million parcel purchase. The residential component in this project will feature 2,300 single-family homes and about 2,350 multifamily units. This gives it an approximate 4,500 total residential units across all of its phases. And Novell River District is going to be a 318-unit Class A multifamily community with top-notch amenities, and it will feature 7 different structures in total. Homebuilders that have already signed on to this project include David Weekley Homes, DRB Homes, Saucy Burbank, and Toll Brothers, and I'm going to come back to this in just a little bit. The commercial and civic space included is 8 million square feet of office and commercial space, 500,000 square feet of retail space, 1,000 hotel rooms, and 75 acres set aside for schools and community facilities in partnership with Mecklenburg County Parks and Recreation. This is pretty insane when it comes to benefits for all of the residents and families that are going to live there. And I mentioned that this was designed with nature in mind. The green space and sustainability is like something we haven't seen before, with 550 acres of preserved open space with forests, riverfront parks, and trails. And this will be the first One Planet living community in the Southeast United States. Because it's designed around active lifestyle, protecting wildlife, local food production, and using low carbon building materials. I mentioned 30 miles of trails networking throughout the development, and that's 30 miles of mountain biking and pedestrian trails that are promised to be as close as 5 minutes from some of these residences. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The amenities package here rivals anything Charlotte has seen before, and you'll see why now. So what will people actually experience when this community is fully built out? How will life look here? The Westro Town Center will include a 70-acre mixed-use hub with tree-lined streets, storefronts, a cafe, an event pavilion, playground, and waterfront access. Tree-lined streets with cafes, restaurants, and shops, all within walkable core of this development. And there's also the promise of an incredible array of retail and restaurant options when the west and eastro areas are finished. When it comes to walkability and connectivity, every home or business is going to be in one block of a greenway, park, or plaza so that you can live car-free if you desire. and pedestrian-first streets with sidewalks, shade trees, and traffic-calmed roads are going to be abundant throughout the development. And there's a continuous network of on and off-road paths connecting villages, civic sites, to all the amenities. And when it comes to community partnerships, there's a lot of firsts going on here as well. The cool part about this project, in my opinion, is the 2-acre working farm and orchard that'll be maintained by actual residents. And there will be ongoing environmental education programs through site tours and special events. And many of the community builds will be built through She Built This City. Now, I promised we would give some updates in the project. Groundbreaking started in March of 2023, and the first residents moved in a couple months ago in August 2025. The grand opening happened in September 2025. The current infrastructure phase full build out should take about 8 to 10 years from the current phase, but the full build-out plan is expected to take 20 to 30 years in phased villages. More phases like Basswood and River Point will be launching in late 2025 and summer of 2026. Now, before we jump into cost and real-life impacts, if you want to stay ahead of Charlotte's biggest developments and how they affect property values, hit that subscribe button right now. And if you're serious about buying and investing in West Charlotte, I've got something for you. Sign up for our newsletter in the description below to get market updates, new development alerts, and insights that you won't find anywhere else. Okay, now we're going to talk about what it means for your wallet if you're buying here, and let me tell you, there's some incredible variety. First of all, in the zip code 28278, the current home value median price is around $500,000. So you're going to have offerings in the initial pricing of the River District for DRB Homes single family around $574. DRB Homes townhomes will start around $474.9. David Weekly Homes will start around $556.9, and Toll Brothers single family homes will start around $550. Now, some of the latest information that we have is the median home price in Charlotte around $435, up about 2.4% from the year before. Charlotte became the 14th largest city in the US in 2025 as well. The Queen City added 23,423 residents between June 2023 and July 2024, bringing its total population to 943,476. Now, the metro area is much bigger than that, but this is going to be in the city of Charlotte. The River District pricing on some of these homes is really close to the overall median price, creating a value opportunity in a really growing market. So I'm going to tie everything together at the end of this video, and you'll be able to visualize it a little bit better. And you should also understand more about what this development means for West Charlotte and the surrounding areas. So let's check that out as well. Here's where things get even more attractive for people who already own property nearby or they're thinking about buying in West Charlotte. First of all, the regional connectivity that this project will bring. New roads, greenways, transit-ready roads will connect West Charlotte and Uptown better than ever. And the completed West Boulevard extension changes how people move through that part of the city. Planned transit infrastructure sets up the area for future growth, and the economic vitality shows that mixed-use employment districts and commercial campuses create more job variety and support to local businesses. And with nearly 40 major events each year at nearby Bank of America Stadium, already means a lot of steady foot traffic. Now, there's one more thing to mention before we speak about the impact on lifestyle, and that's about the environment. With over 550 acres of conserved land and sustainable design practices, this means that we're providing more protection to the Catawba River watershed and promoting biodiversity. The One Planet Living designation sets a new bar for environmentally responsible development within our region. And this is all possible because of partnerships with Duke Energy, Mecklenburg County Parks and Recreation, and civic nonprofits. And then there's the retail and public areas that the River District is already creating. In fact, let's take a closer look at them. This project will impact property values, yes, but also the community character in the area. And here's the bottom line. There will be a mix of luxury and market rate units to create diverse community fabric. And the range of housing works for different phases of life, bringing in over 4,600 total housing units, plus major retail and office space will jumpstart the broader West Charlotte revitalization. And property values nearby are likely to go up as the area transforms. The development addresses the growing demand for walkable communities with an environmental focus. And there will be a lot of long-term value created there since the timeline spans 20 to 30 years. Now, here's the bottom line. The River District is the biggest bet on West Charlotte's future that this city has ever made. So here's what you need to do. If you're serious about buying in West Charlotte, investing in the River District, or you just want to understand how this development affects your current property, email me right now, info@jwhitegroup.com. Our team and I have been tracking every phase of this project, and we know exactly which lots and areas make the most sense for different buyers. We've closed over $100 million this year, and we've got a lot of knowledge with the River District, and we can help you get positioned before everyone else figures it out. And if you're still interested, we've got another video linked right here covering everything new or coming soon in the whole Charlotte area. You'll want to watch that next to see the bigger picture of where our entire market is headed. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you there.